More than 6 years later, fans are still debating the Game of Thrones finale. While Daenerys' downfall and Bran's crowning get most of the attention, there's another huge problem with the ending. The show simply forgot about key characters. Gilly wasn't the only one. Several major figures were left out of the final episode completely, and their absence robbed the story of the closure it needed. Today we're breaking down how Game of Thrones failed Gilly plus 2 other characters who deserved a proper ending, and why their absence really mattered. What's up, Headless? Welcome back to the channel. So let's start off with Gilly. From her introduction in Season 2 at Craster's Keep, she went from a terrified daughter-wife to a mother, a partner, and one of the few people who helped uncover Jon Snow's true parentage. She survived wildling attacks, the mutiny at Craster's, the Battle of the Wall, and even the crypts of Winterfell during the Night King's assault. And yet, after telling Jon she's pregnant with Sam's child, she disappears. No mention in the finale, no appearance alongside Sam at the small council. For a character who was integral to Sam's arc and who literally held the secret to Jon's claim to the throne, this lack of closure was a huge missed opportunity. Another glaring absence is Meera Reed. Meera is a loyal and skilled warrior from House Reed, the daughter of Howland Reed and sister of Jojen. She's trained in traditional Kragenman weapons like her trident-like spear and net, and she dedicates her life to helping Bran Stark reach his destiny as the Three-Eyed Raven. She fights off whites, loses her brother in the process, and drags Bran through the snow to ensure he survives. Without her, Bran never makes it home. And yet, after bringing him back to safety to Winterfell, Bran coldly dismisses her in Season 7 with barely a thank you. She then returns to her family's home at Greywater Watch, and that's the last we ever see of her. When Bran is crowned king in the finale, Meera isn't mentioned at all. This matters because her family was central to both Bran's survival and Jon Snow's true parentage. By ignoring her, the show not only left Meera's personal story unfinished, but it erased House Reed's importance from the finale entirely. The third major character forgotten by the finale is Daario Naharis. The last time we see him is way back in Season 6, when Dany leaves him behind a marine to keep the peace while she sails for Westeros. He had been her lover, her right-hand man, and a skilled fighter who helped her secure Slaver's Bay. But after she abandons him, Daario never shows up again, not even after Daenerys' death. Considering his loyalty, you'd expect some reference to his fate, or at least how Essos reacted to the fall of their so-called liberator. Instead, the show treats him like he never mattered, even though his absence leaves a massive question mark over what happened to Meereen and the power vacuum Dany left behind. These 3 characters, Gilly, Meera, and Daario, may not have been at the very center of the throne room politics, but that's exactly why their absence stings. Game of Thrones was always about more than just the kings and the queens. It's about the people who fought, bled, and sacrificed along the way. Leaving them out highlights the biggest flaw of the final season, the rushed storytelling. With just 6 episodes, the show abandoned the quieter moments that gave depth and meaning to character arcs. Instead of resolution, we got shortcuts, and beloved characters simply vanished. Imagine if the finale had taken a little more time. We could have seen Sam and Gilly starting their family with hope for the future. Meera Reed could have been present when Bran was crowned, acknowledging the sacrifices her family made to put him on the throne. Daario could have been shown securing peace in Essos, and even sending a message about how Daenerys' story echoed across the world. Instead, the show left these threads dangling, leaving fans to wonder forever what happened to characters who meant so much along the way. In the end, the forgotten stories of Gilly, Meera, and Daario remind us of what made Game of Thrones so powerful in its prime. Every character mattered. By the finale, that heart was lost, replaced by rushed politics and half-finished arcs. But what do you think? Which forgotten character deserved the biggest spotlight in the finale? and how would you have ended their story? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to keep those heads on, and I'll see you guys in the next video.